I'm going to teach you how to start self-improvement. Self-improvement changed my fucking life. My full life, I was a loser. I was the biggest loser in my full hometown. Anorexic, addicted to porn, addicted to weed, addicted to gaming, zero qualifications, zero job, suicidal as fuck. Okay? My life was a mess. And from anyone's perspective, I was never going to change. And I was going to live a loser for the rest of my fucking life. And for me, sometimes I'm like, I don't even understand how I've managed to turn my life around. How I've managed to do this. Now, I'm aware that if you clicked on this video, you're probably in a similar position to that. And you want to start self-improvement because you know that self-improvement is going to change your life. Self-improvement is the only way out of this, okay? Little bit about me. I am 20 years of age, just turning 20, okay? I'm still 19, but I'm 20 next month, okay? Now, I've built an online fitness coaching business, which I made thousands from. I continue to run that. I work in sales. I've been in sales for a little while. And last week, I was number one on the leaderboard for sales out of the full office. Okay. Women. I have a lot of success with women. I've been with a lot of beautiful women. Okay. Confidence. You can probably tell the way that I'm talking to you on this camera. Everything that you want is through self-improvement. Everything that you want. Now, I didn't say all that to try and flex. I said all that because I know it's exactly what you fucking want. Because it's what we all want. It's what I wanted. And I'm speaking to the younger version of me in this video. And everything that you want is through self-improvement. The reason why I was able to do that well in sales, with only being in there for about a month and a half, wasn't because I didn't even have any prior sales experience. I only had experience selling my own fucking product. But because of the self-improvement, because of the grit, because of the discipline, because of the mindset, I was able to do it. Because I went so fucking hard. Okay? So, I'm going to teach you how to start self-improvement. Now, I've got a few things here, which I'm going to read off. So, let me actually just pick this up here. So first of all, with self-improvement, is success by subtraction. So if you've got things in your way, you're not going to start. Now, when I say success by subtraction, I mean vices, I mean people, I mean environments. If you have to isolate your fucking self and go into monk mode, as people say, in the beginning, then you have to do it. That's exactly what I'd done. I cut off the people that I was speaking to. I moved to a different town. I went through hardship. I cut off the vices. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped watching porn. I stopped fucking gaming. Now, I've got a self-improvement course for young guys like yourself, very affordable. That'll be in the description below, okay? If you want to have a look at that, go for it. Now, when it comes to self-improvement, you're never going to start and you're never going to sustain it. And you're never going to be driven without subtracting the things which are holding you back, without reinforcing the current pain of who you currently are, and without visualization and assumption journaling of the best version of you to give you full clarity. None of this wishy-washy stuff. You genuinely just need full clarity. And so first of all will be the pain. Now let me see, because I've got other things written down here. Okay, so first of all, you've got the pain, which I don't have written down there. That just came off the dome. You have to be so fucking pissed off with who you are right now. And I know you are, but there's a difference between being pissed off and scrolling motivational TikTok videos, getting pissed off, doing this one set of push-ups, and then going back to fucking scrolling again. You need to remove the fucking phone. You need to genuinely reinforce how much you fucking hate your current situation. And then you need to act. So you can't just hate your current situation and be like, yeah, I'm going to change, but sit on the fucking couch. That's what I used to do. And it wasn't until I got full clarity on the best version of me. I want you to get a notepad and pen right now and write down the 2.0 me. And I want you to write down all of the characteristics. How does he look? How does he smell? How does he walk? How does he talk? How does he act? What's his occupation? What car does he have? What house does he have? What country does he live in? Everything to the finest fucking detail to give you full clarity on where you want to go and where you're fucking headed. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is make it simple. Very simple. Don't bombard your mind with too many tasks to begin with. Okay? You need to start off, not small, but you need to start off within your capacity and then continue to build and build and build and build and build. Because if you adopt 20 different fucking habits, you're not going to sustain them. So I want you to pick 3 things which are the highest leverage things which are going to move you forward. For most of you guys, it is a gym, it is going to the gym, and with the gym, just changing your diet, following a specific program. Now, like I did say, my course, that teaches you how to maximize muscle growth, everything that you need to know about building muscle, which I've learned from 4 years of training and a full year of online fitness coaching, transforming multiple men. Utilize that. Get in the gym. That also teaches you what to do with your diet. And it also has a diet plan and 2 workout plans as well. Sorry, 2 workout plans and 2 diet plans for both fat loss and weight gain. Okay? So you want to do that first of all. That's going to bring you closer to your desired outcome. That's going to help you build discipline. That's going to help you build the mental fortitude to get the wheels turning initially. Because you have to do something initially. The best thing is the gym because it's difficult. It levels up your mind. It levels up your body. And there's nothing else like it. Okay. Now, second of all, what I want you to start doing is either adopt reading, audiobooks, or block in 60 to 90 minutes of deep study on the highest leverage task, which is going to move you forward towards your occupation. For me, it would be sales. For me, it would be 60 minutes of listening to my own call recordings and writing down notes, which I've got blocked in for today already. Third of all, would be a morning routine or a nighttime routine or a full daily routine. For example, morning routine. You get up at a specific time, you make your bed, you do 50 push-ups, you get some water, you hydrate, and you read for 30 minutes. Or you go out and you get sunlight for 10 minutes. Or you listen to an audiobook and you tidy your house for 30 minutes. There's multiple things that you can do. This is just very simple. I don't want to give you too much information because then you won't end up acting. You have paralysis by analysis. That's what happens. You want to be hopping in the cold shower. You want to be drinking 3-4 litres of water a day. Small steps like this, these compound massively. Massively. And these are the openers to self-improvement. If I was to suggest the best openers for self-improvement, it would be studying, reading about self-improvement, masculinity, stoicism, or your occupation. Okay. Second of all would be the gym. Fortifying your mind, building a better body, building more confidence, meeting new people, networking with new people, doing that. And third of all would be quitting your vices. Now, I do have videos on how to quit vices, a lot of them, on my YouTube channel. But to save you a headache, to give you the full in-depth breakdown, genuinely just buy the course. Like, the aim of these videos isn't even to sell you a course, it's genuinely to help you out. But there's so much fucking value in this course that it's stupid for me to not recommend it to you. If you can't afford the course, which most of you can, just continue to watch my videos because I'm going to be covering a lot of these things anyways, okay? Now, these are the gateways. I'm trying to think if there's anything else because I don't want to give you too advanced things for you to, So let me just give you a base level daily process off of the dome. So this is after you've reinforced the pain. This is after you've built the 2.0 version of you. Now, you need to think, what does the 2.0 version of you do every day? For most of you, it would be you wake up at 5:30 in the morning, you get 600 millilitres of water with some electrolytes or some pink Himalayan salt. You do 1 set of push-ups to failure. You go into your home office or you go to a desk and you grab your notepad and pen and you reinforce the best version of you. Reinforce it down to a T. Okay. Write down all the characteristics and assume that it's you. Put that pressure on yourself. Think from his perspective. After that, visualize for a few minutes how he would operate today in your day in the life. And then what I want you to do is go back to your notepad and write, what must be true? What must be true for me to be this guy today? Write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullet points on what you need to do differently today to become this guy. And if you want, you can even write down what will happen if you don't. What will happen in the future if you don't? How's your life going to be if you fucking don't? To give you that extra boost, to give you that extra drive, to give you more fucking pain, because it's all about pain and desire. As humans, we can't go against our psychology. We are driven by pain and desire. So feel the pain of being the version of you and feel the desire of being the future version of you. Break that down into a daily process, like the one that I'm giving you right now, and act on it immediately. So after that, what I want you to do is either read 10, 20, 30 minutes if you've not got a job, or go to work, or do some study on something which is going to move you forward. Now, it's very situational. If you work a job, go straight to fucking work, or go straight to the gym, shower in the gym, bring your work clothes, go straight to fucking work right after. If you don't work, schedule 4 hours, okay? 4 hours a day. You can add in 1 4-hour block and 1 2 or 3 hour block of the things which are going to move you the furthest, okay? Things like that being, again, relevance to your occupation, relevance to who you want to be, relevance to the people that you look up to on social media, but don't just watch brain rot bullshit. Sit down with your laptop or sit down on your phone, sit down with your TV. Notepad and pen is the most powerful fucking thing, because when you listen and you write and you read, you retain. If you just listen, you don't really retain. But if you listen actively and you write down, just like this video, you should have a notepad and pen right fucking now, actively listening to this video. You should listen to this video 3, 4, 5 fucking times until it is ingrained into your mind. When you're walking around, when you're doing shit, where you're not switched on, have your earphones in and listen to this fucking video. Notepad. Write. Read. Act. Write it down. Read it over. Break it down into actionable steps for today and act on it immediately. No fucking mental masturbation. No, oh yeah, that was a good video. Going on to fucking TikTok. None of this bullshit. Act immediately. That is the most important thing, is action. You can watch all the self-improvement content that you fucking like, but if you don't act on it, it doesn't mean shit. That is called mental masturbation. So after that, you want to be hitting a cold shower every single day. You want to be eating clean food. You want to be hitting the gym session. When you're in the gym, you want to be training as hard as you fucking can to begin with. Just put yourself through so much fucking pain. Forget about the optimal bullshit. As long as you're safe, forget about all of the optimal stuff. And just go so fucking disgustingly hard every single set to failure, just to get rid of that bitch voice. Get rid of the inner voice which is telling you, stop, stop, stop. And take control of your own fucking mind. Because where you're at right now, the only difference between you and the best version of you is the control. Is the mind control. It's having full autonomy over what you do. Because the information is out there. I'm giving you the information right now to get to where I am. But until you actually take control of your mind, and you do this every single fucking day. Now, to begin with, you might fall off. It's going to happen. You will fall off, in fact. But you need to get the fuck back up, check yourself, have some brothers around you which are going to hold you accountable, and move forward. Act, 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 act. Fail, 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 fail. Learn, 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 learn. Pick yourself back up. Go again. Go again. Pick yourself back up. Dust yourself off. Go again. Continue to fucking persevere. Be relentless. You need to kill the inner voice. That is the biggest fucking thing. Okay, now I know I'm diverting here, but I don't give a fuck. This is going to be one of the best videos you've ever watched, because there is no bullshit. This is exactly what I fucking do. It's exactly what I've done to go from a loser to a fucking winner. And I want to help you guys out. So, hop in a cold shower. None of this warm before cold. Just hop in a cold shower. Wash yourself in a cold shower, no matter how hard it is. Okay? I don't even want to go into the cold shower in the morning. And I've been doing cold showers for 3.5 years. But I still fucking do it. Straight into the cold shower. Straight to the gym. Right into study. No dopamine, no music on. Okay? Now, one thing that I've got written down is dopamine control. What did I call it there? I called it dopamine switching. So right now, the thing that's keeping you stuck, which is keeping you unmotivated, is where you're directing your dopamine. So the way that your brain works, very simply, dopamine is the driver. Dopamine is what tells you, go get it. Now, if you're constantly getting dopamine from music, gaming, TikTok, Instagram, scrolling, porn, weed, alcohol, junk food, you're not going to take action on the things which are hard, which are actually going to compound into results, giving you good dopamine that you've actually earned, and then becoming a man who is actually fulfilled, becoming a man who is actually worthy of the things that he wants in life. So, simple terms, if you were to sit down at a table with your brain and say, right, I want to go to the gym, I want to start a career, I want to start my own business, I want to make money, I want to attract women, I want to become that fucking guy. Your brain would reply, nah, we've got porn, we've got weed, we've got gaming. We're not doing that. You're not going to the fucking gym. You're not going. No, not at all. I am not letting you, I'm not even going to let you stand up because you're so fucking tired right now, you know? You're so fucking tired and you want porn, you want TikTok. That is what its response would be. Now, obviously, I'm using an example, but this is the simplest example that I can give you. You need to switch your dopamine you need to switch to gaining dopamine from the hard tasks, from improvement, from achievement, from conquest, from dominating your fucking field, from dominating the old fucking version of you, taking control and taking action, taking full control of your fucking life. No more sailing in life. Okay? You grab the fucking wheel and you choose what direction you want to go in. Now, in terms of being on a fucking boat, anyone who is not coming on the same boat, leave them at the fucking docks. Because there are multiple stops in your journey where you will find like-minded brothers, like-minded men who are going to hop on that boat and who are going to fucking contribute to helping you and vice versa. Who are going to bring you up, who are going to hold you accountable, who are going to motivate you to do better, not take you away from your fucking mission. Now, the law of 33, spend 33% of your time with guys that are on the mission with you. Spend 33% of your time with people who are ahead of you, learning from them, shutting the fuck up. 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen more than you speak. Ask them loads of questions. People who are doing better than you love to answer questions because it tailors to their own narcissism. It makes them feel good. And a lot of people will genuinely want to help you. But regardless, it makes them feel good. It plays to their narcissism. As humans, we're all fucking narcissists. Ask them questions. Like I said, notepad and pen. Listen, write, read, act. No mental masturbation. Take the information, implement it into your fucking day. Now, the last 33% is people who are behind you, teaching them what you've learned. Eventually, you'll have learned a decent amount, and you can teach that to other people. And what that's going to do is it's going to ingrain all of your knowledge back into your mind. It's going to reinforce it all. And you'll actually check yourself and you'll be like, oh, fuck, hold on, the advice I'm giving him, I'm actually not taking full action on that. And that's why the past couple of weeks, I haven't progressed. Great, boom, implement it back into my day, more progression. Okay, do I have anything else written down here? That's it, guys. No bullshit. Stop mentally masturbating. Take fucking action. Even if it's just doing some push-ups right now and hopping in the cold shower. Do it right now. Do not click onto the next video. You don't need any more videos. You only need this video right now. This is the only video that you need for the next 6 fucking months until you're consistently doing the daily routine that I've just given you. Until you've consistently taken action and took control of your fucking mind. Took control of your dopamine. Love you all. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments and I'll answer them for you.